Hey y'all, today we're making something quick, practical, and super cute. A crocheted AirPod case using just 2 granny squares. Perfect for beginners and a great stash buster project. Let's get into it. You're going to need some worsted weight yarn, any color or mixture, a crochet hook. I am using a 5.0 millimeter a yarn needle and scissors. We are going to start with the magic ring. Now I'm using 4 colors of yarn. Like I said, you can use any colors you want or even do it solid. The choice is yours and they're so versatile. Since we are making this a small granny square, we are going to use half double crochets instead of the traditional double crochet. So with the half double crochet, we yarn over, pull up the loop, we yarn over, and we pull up all through 3 loops. Now we are going to chain 1 between them, half double crochet into the magic ring 3 times for each side or corner. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Now, as I said, you're going to make 2 granny squares for this project. I'm going to tighten up my square here so I can put some more half double crochets into that magic ring or circle. Now, if you need help with any of these stitches or the magic ring, please refer to Darlene's Basic and Beyond crochet course. I show you all the basic stitches there and how to make a granny square. Now, you can measure your AirPod case to make sure you get the right dimensions and then adjust accordingly. So we have 1 set of 3, chain 1, 3, chain 1. Okay, so now we have 4 sets of 3. So I'm going to do my last chain 1, pull that tight. I like to pull it as tight as I can. Then I am going to slip stitch into that first chain. Pull that through and tighten that down. There we go. So my second color I am using, I'm going to move this one out of the way, is the minty. So I'm going to make a slip stitch and I'm using half double crochets. You can start this in any chain 1 space that you choose. So you're going to chain 2 and then you're going to half double crochet, and I am going to work over that end so that I don't have to weave that in. Since this is a corner, I am going to chain 1 and put 3 half double crochets into it, the same space. Now, 1, 2, 3. I am not going to chain between these sets. I'm going to go directly into that next chain 1 space with 3 half double crochets. Then between that, I am going to, since it is a corner also, I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to tighten this back up and put 3 more half double crochets into this chain space to make that corner. Working over the end. Find my next chain space. Working 3 half double crochets. Chain 1, 3 half double crochets, all in the same space for this cute little granny square. Let me tighten that up a little bit. Now I'm going to work into the last chain 1 space, working over that middle tail there. I am going to frog that really quick and pull that a little bit tighter. I like to have my stitches a little bit tighter. There we go. I'm going to go back into that chain 1 space and make 3 half double crochets. Then this chain 1, 3 more half double crochets to finish out this last corner. And then I'm going to go into the chain of the first half double crochet set of 3 and do a slip stitch to join those. So that is the end of round 2. Tighten that off there. Straighten that out just a little bit. I like to do that throughout just to kind of help it keep its shape. Now, the next color that I'm using is persimmon. We are going to start with a slip stitch again, and I'm going to go into this corner. And we are going to do the same thing all the way around. So chain 2, 3 half double crochets, and chain 1 into each corner space, and in the side space we are only going to put one set of 3 half double crochets, and that will get us all the way back around to the beginning. So you see your side space here. I'm not going to put a chain between, so I will meet you back there. But we are back to the beginning of the third round, so I'm going to slip stitch and finish off as before. For the fourth round, we're going to be using the amethyst again. I will go into the corner and I will repeat with the half double crochet clusters. I will meet you back at the beginning. I'm at the beginning and I will slip stitch to join, pull that through, cut it, and tighten it down. Now I like to really tighten it down when I get to the edge. Now I'm going to straighten it out a little bit. All you got to do is just reshape it. Now I am going to use the sapphire. Starting with a slip stitch, I'm just going to make a border of single crochets. And you can start this anywhere. To make it easier, I am going to start with this corner because I work this way around. And I will explain to you when I get back to this corner as to why I do that. You put your hook in, you grab your slip knot, you just pull that through the top stitch, the V-stitch. Make sure you grab both of those, pull that through to connect, and then you're just going to continue on with single crochets after that slip stitch. I'll meet you back at the top. I am back at the top. Okay, now I am going to I'm going to single crochet this one, and then this is going to be the top of my AirPod case. That being said, you're going to make 2, as I stated in the beginning, identical, different sequence, whatever you want, but you're going to make 2, the front and the back. This is the front. So I need a loop or an opening here for my handle or hanging loop to go through. So I am going to look at this, and the center space here is where I'm going to put the center of my hole for the loop. So that being said, I'm going to say 4 here. You can use stitch markers if you want, or you can just eye it. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure it's even. So now I'm going to go into this and I'm going to single crochet 4 more loops. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to look at this again. So here's my center, 1, 2. Okay, so now I am going to do 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to take this and it's going to go across here. You can look and see if you think that is enough. I think I wanted just one more bigger. So I'm going to make one more chain for 6 chains. Now I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to take my hook into this 5th one and single crochet to attach. And then I'm going to single crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like the other side. And I am going to tie that off, cut it, and tighten it down. Now, since I want it to blend more seamless like this, when I weave this end, I am going to pull it as I do that. So now let's weave all of our ends in. Now you can straighten it up, and as I said, you're going to make 2. This is the front and this is the back. Where you came on this one and you made your loop, you're going to come into your middle space and you're going to chain 40, then you're going to bring that chain down, slip stitch into that first chain and single crochet to secure, then single crochet across and tighten it down to secure. Now you have your front and back. these are the front, which are the right sides. So the wrong sides here are going to go together like this. Now I'm going to use the color persimmon to stitch mine together. I'm going to make a slip knot. Then I'm going to look at my case, and I'm going to my granny squares, and I'm going to line them up because you want to have this opening for your AirPods to go in. So I am going to start right at the rounded part of this corner, and I'm going to work 3 sides and stop here, cut it and tie it off and weave in my ends. Make sure that you go under both loops of your single crochets. So you should have 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4 on your hook each time. I'm going to weave over my end as I go along. Slip stitch to secure, then begin with my single crochets. Now I will meet you back after I weave in the end. And that's it, friends. Your very own crochet AirPod case using granny squares. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more crochet projects. Drop a comment and let me know what color combo are you making yours in. And share a picture of yours in our community posts. We'd love to share in your creations. Thanks again, y'all.